Welcome, your tutor Nixon. Remember we said quadratic expressions are in the form ax squared plus bx plus c. So in the event that it is greater than 1, what we do is that the sum will still be the coefficient of x, but the product will be given by the product of a times c, meaning the coefficient of x squared times the constant. Let us look at a few examples and see how to go about this. So suppose we are given the following to factorize. We'll start with our first example, which is 8x squared, 8x squared plus 10x plus 3. Here the sum is 10, the coefficient of x. Then we have the product being given by 8 times 3, which is 24. Now, in this case, we have to look for two numbers which when we add we get 10, and when we multiply we get 24. This will be given by 6 and 4. So just like we did in the previous lesson, we will use these two to expand this term here. So we shall have 8x squared plus 6x plus 4x plus 3. We group them into pairs. In the first pair, we have the common factor being 2x. So we'll have 2x outside the bracket. Here, inside the bracket, we need to multiply 2x by 4x in order to get 8x squared. And then we need to multiply 2x by 3 to get 6x. In this second pair, we have one being common, so we'll have 4x plus 3. Just like we did in the other one, we realize that 4x is common, so we shall factor it out, 4x plus 3, then times 2x plus 1, and that gives us our factors. Let us look at the second example. Suppose we are given 3x squared minus 7x minus 6. In this case, we do the same thing. The sum is negative 7. The product is 3 times negative 6, which is negative 18. So at this point we need to find the factors. We need two numbers which when we add we get negative 7 and we multiply we get negative 18. These two numbers will be negative 9 and positive 2. So we shall have 3x squared minus 9x plus 2x minus 6. We pair them up. In the first pair, we have 3x being common, so it will be 3x into x minus 3. In the second pair, we have 2 being common, so in the bracket we end up with x minus 3. Therefore, the factors will be x minus 3 times 3x plus 2. So, in this case, that gives us our answer. Lastly, I want us to look at 2a squared plus 3a plus 1. Here the sum is 3, the product is 2. So in this case, the factors will be 2 and 1. So we shall have 2a squared plus 2a plus 1a plus 1. We pair them up. We shall therefore have 2 into 2a, into a plus 1 plus 1 into a plus 1. So the factors will be a plus 1 times 2a plus 1. So this is what we had to learn for this lesson. Check out the next lesson for the practice exercise. Bye.